Hey, how y'all good people doing? This is your host, Barry, better known as Mr. Hook Me Up Casting. Pretty much it's like this. Hey, it's real cold, it's like winter time right now. But I just want to let you people know that I've actually joined this nice site called moviescreenings.com. I remember it's pretty cool. They talk about all types of movies, you know, you get to go to a few screenings if you get the correct amount of points. And you have many discussions about all different types of movies, you know, special effects and things like that, you know, as far as romance and horror and comedies and stuff like that. And I'm just going to say, you know, I've seen quite a few movies. I've seen The Book of Eli, which I felt was an excellent movie. Denzel Washington did pretty good. Yeah. Things like Samurai Warrior, Samurai Jack, you know, stuff like that. But it was pretty cool. I've also seen, you know, one of the films that they thought was going to be a great blockbuster, but it wasn't that much of a blockbuster, which was Legion. You know, it fell off. You know, you talk about, hey, you know, I guess they're saying this, what, baby Jesus and the angels fighting against each other. It's kind of crazy, but, you know, that's how the movie goes. One of my surprise movies that I seen was Leap Year. It was a love story, and personally, I'm not really into love stories, but that kind of caught me there by surprise. You know, two people that don't know too much about each other. One's from the United States, and she followed her and left her over to Ireland to so-called propose to her, and she met up with this gentleman that owned a sandwich shop, and he offered to take her from one part of Ireland to the other part. And during the journey, you know, they got to know each other a little better, and they started to develop feelings for each other, which is not your typical, you know, romance type movie. So it kind of caught me by surprise. I kind of enjoyed it. Yes, me, a person that doesn't really like romance movies. Also, I enjoyed that movie, The Lonely Bones. That was pretty interesting about showing how a person that was killed is trying to give other people, you know, that was in her life, clues on who killed her. Very interesting. They gave you a glimpse of what heaven would look like. You know, like the special effects and stuff like that. You know, the switch from the now life into the afterworld life. You know, what heaven could possibly be like. I mean, me personally, I don't know what heaven is. I don't think I would know until I guess it's my time, unfortunately. You know, when it's been passed down for centuries. Also, I've seen that movie Daybreakers. I call it Sleepwalker because I fell asleep on the movie. Wow. Yeah, they should call it Sleepwalkers instead of Daybreakers. Hey, come on, man. That movie was real boring at the beginning. It was real boring. I turned it off. The second time I watched it, I turned it off. Daybreakers, you get a big old thumbs down. I'm sorry. But, I mean, I liked it, the movie, The Hangover, you know, the Wedding Crashers. I loved Avatar, you know, for the special effects that it came out with. And that was pretty decent. I've seen quite a few other, you know, movies that came out. That was pretty cool. But, hey, I just want to give, you know, my props and thanks to the people of movie screening. I think it's moviescreening.com. I'll post a link, you know, in the video description so you can check it out, you know. People from all over the country, you know, we got a group in New York, I think a group in New Jersey, a group somewhere in San Francisco, California, but we all talk about movies. And if you're a movie buff and, you know, you like the comic books, you know, that brought to the movies, and you want to talk about knuckle movies, hey, this is your site. I'm telling you, this is your site. It's all discussions about movies and, you know, what's good and what's bad about movies. You know, we have a good time. You know, I want to give, you know, my moviescreenings.com or .org, I want to give it a thumbs up. Get it from me, Barkley54, a.k.a., you know, Hook Me Up Casting, Mr. Barry.